Hi, this is Julie Pringle in my persuasive speech. Today I'll be talking about aspartame and the hidden dangers of it and other artificial sweeteners. Aspartame has become one of the most controversial and consumed food additives in the United States. So if you find yourself feeling anxious, having memory loss, headaches, or other unexplained illnesses, aspartame or these artificial sweeteners may be to blame, and we'll discuss that today. Aspartame was discovered in 1965 by James Schlatter, a chemist with J.D. Searle. It was approved for consumption by the FDA in 1974, and it is sold under several brand names that you may recognize: NutraSweet, Equal, Sweet and Low, and Splenda. And I have an example of one of those here. This is Splenda, and you may have this at home. You may see this in restaurants and use it in your coffee or your iced tea. It is also found in many foods that you may have in your refrigerator or your kitchen right now. Yoplait light yogurt, any of the diet sodas, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, any of those low-calorie drinks or no-calorie drinks. And surprisingly, in gum. Most of the gums out there actually contain an artificial sweetener, whether it's sucralose or aspartame. And then several of the new drink fads that are out there also contain artificial sweeteners. And Lipton has a new one out. This one is blueberry or blackberry pomegranate, and it says it has 5 calories in it, and you pour these packets into your water bottle, but it actually contains sucralose as well. The FDA does regulate aspartame, and it has conducted many studies to determine whether or not aspartame causes cancer. And surprisingly enough, the National Cancer Institute did a survey of over 500,000 participants and actually found no increased risk between aspartame and cancer. So contrary to popular belief, studies have proven that it does not cause cancer, but it does cause many other problems that we will discuss later on in the video. Aspartame itself is regulated by the FDA. No link between aspartame and cancer. It breaks down into aspartic acid, phenylalanine, methanol, formaldehyde, and formic acid. And your body cannot break down formaldehyde. If you're familiar with formaldehyde, you know that it's used in mortuaries to preserve bodies or in labs to preserve specimens for later testing. And anytime it reaches 86 degrees, it changes into formaldehyde. So if you think about the fact that your body is usually 98.6 degrees, you already have this formaldehyde in your body, and your body can't break it down. It just hangs out. Actions of aspartame. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It deteriorates the neurons of your brain. It reduces your serotonin levels. And serotonin helps stabilize your mood. It's toxic to the optic nerve, so people end up having problems with their eyesight. And contrary to popular belief, diet sodas, diet food, anything that contains these artificial sweeteners actually make you crave carbohydrates. And it makes you fat, makes you gain weight. So your brain says that it needs something sweet, and you give it an artificial sweetener, and your brain doesn't know how to interpret that, so it continues to say, hey, I need something sweet, and it can't shut it off. So when you think you're doing your body good by drinking these diet pops or these low-calorie foods, you're actually tricking your brain, and your brain is saying, hey, I still need that sweet stuff, so it doesn't fulfill that need. According to Aspartame Facts of 2012, aspartame makes you crave carbohydrates and will make you fat. Simple as that. Side effects of aspartame: memory loss, confusion, anxiety, joint pain, all of those sort of things that may mimic other types of diseases such as multiple sclerosis or brain tumors or other life-threatening illnesses can be mimicked by having too much aspartame or sucralose in your system. This is my story, and I know this is a little hard to see, but about 6 months ago I started suffering from anxiety, severe confusion, memory loss, those sort of things. I would sit down at my desk and not remember how to save a document. And I was very scared and nervous, and sought the care of my physician, who ran a series of tests and came back showing that everything was normal, and actually sent me to a nutritionist. And the nutritionist asked me about my diet and what I ate on a daily basis, and I told her that I drank anywhere from 1 to 3 diet sodas a day, and she decided that she wanted to run a test to check the level of the aspartame in my system. And that test came back showing that the phenylalanine, which is what the aspartame breaks down to in your body, was at an all-time high of 221, and the normal range is 25 to 71. So surprisingly, I had aspartame toxicity and needed to stop drinking any type of diet sodas or eating any type of artificial sweeteners immediately. So I stopped that, and within about a week I started feeling better. I've been off of aspartame for now about 6 months, and I feel 100 times better than I did. I look at all of the ingredients and the things that I buy at the grocery store to make sure that I'm not getting any type of those artificial sweeteners, and actually have made a big turnaround in my diet with that. So there are alternatives to aspartame or sucralose, and I have some of those to share with you today. This is agave nectar, and it's made from the blue agave cactus, so it's 100% pure. Tastes a little bit like honey, looks like honey. And then the other one is stevia. And I'm starting to see this pop up in the regular grocery stores now. It was before you could only get it at the like Whole Foods or a Sprouts, one of those nutritional stores. But I am seeing it at the grocery store now. And stevia is derived from a plant. It has no calories, and it doesn't break down with heat like aspartame does. This also goes by X-stevia. So if you're looking for sugar substitutes that are pure, you can look for stevia or X-stevia. And they also have a diet soda made from stevia now. It's called Stevia. And it does take a little bit of time to get used to, but if you've been drinking Diet Pop, you already know that that's an acquired taste and not something that you all of a sudden decide you love. So this is a good alternative. The, let's see, the drink packets that are out now, and I found this one at my local grocery store, it is made from the stevia leaf as well. So this one is called True Lemon, and it comes in raspberry or just regular lemonade. And I do believe that Crystal Light has one out now too, and it's called Go True. So this one isn't it. This one still has a sucralose in it, but if you're looking for a Crystal Light one, they do have one called Go True, I believe. So if you find that you're suffering from these same symptoms that I've explained to you, and you're not really sure what's going on, and you take a look at your diet and look at the things that you're eating and the things that are in your kitchen cupboard and your refrigerator, and you too may be suffering from aspartame or artificial sweetener toxicity. So thanks for your time today.